And welcome to the Warrior Complex in Troy, Michigan for Game 2 of Brother Rice and Grosse Pointe Liggett. Grosse Pointe Liggett to lead things off. Brother Rice won Game 1, 9-0. A big 6-run, 4th inning. But a new ball game and a new start, and this is Jaron Purify to lead things off for Liggett. Liggett with just 2 hits in the first game. Now, Blake Illich, the starting pitcher, and this is a storyline in its own right. Illich, a sophomore, transferred last year after a fine freshman campaign at Liggett. The family moved into the area, and Blake found a home in Bloomfield Hills and Brother Rice, and so a transfer, and here he is facing his former team, and this one's looped down the line, and it is foul from Purify. The Illich fastball is hot. That's his best pitch. He is coming off a rough outing against Orchard Lake St. Mary's last week. St. Mary's got to him for 5 runs in that game through 3 innings. But this is a hot fastball, and this is a Duke commit. Illich against Jaron Purify. This is one of the best in the class of 2025 against the best in 2023. And it's a ground ball up the middle, and it is an infield hit. That would have been a hit anyway. We're going to call that a hit. Crane didn't get it, but he knew he had to hustle. Purify runs plus, and it's a leadoff hit for Liggett.
Now batting, number 13, Oliver Service.
A number, but it was enough to get past Illich at the mound, and Crane, it didn't matter if he scoops that clean or not. It's a base hit. So here's Oliver Service, the Texas Longhorn commit and catcher. There goes the runner, and there goes a pitch in the back of Service. Or did that hit the pad on the elbow? I think it did. I think it got the pad on the elbow. Nonetheless, it's the start that Liggett envisioned and the start that Rice had a nightmare of yesterday.
Batting, number 9, Reggie Sharp.
Here's the pitch. And, got him on the top of that left elbow pad. So here's Reggie Sharp. And Sharp is going to bat right-handed against Illich. So this is a switch. There goes the runner. It's a bunt. It's firm, and it's going to be trouble. It'll be an infield hit for Sharp. It was a hit. It was a bunt for a base hit, and it was firm and past Blake Illich, perfectly placed. And the Knights are clicking up their heels early here in the top of the first. Bob Riker out to have a word. How about this bunt? It was firm and well placed, sort of like a carbon copy of what Purify swung on. And Bob Riker wants to talk things over. Bases are now loaded. And they're loaded on 2 infield hits, one being a bunt.
Now batting, number 23, Preston Barr.
And a hit by pitch. So it sets the table for Preston Barr, the top RBI man in this lineup. The Michigan commit, Preston Barr. And over the top. And Illich, much like his first start against Orchard Lake St. Mary's, and talking with the Rice people, you can understand the nerves and the rough start for Illich against St. Mary's. Top-ranked team. Strike called on the outside corner. Barr doesn't like it. But, this is also a game that you'd be amped up about against his former team. So back-to-back starts that the emotions are a storyline. And he walks in a run. It's 1-0 Liggett on the RBI walk from Preston Barr as Purify touches home plate. And there's still nobody out.
Number 24, Ryan
And here
Jones.
comes Ryan Jones. the center fielder. Jones playing center field in this game. He played right field last game. So bases are loaded. Service at third, Sharp at second. Both run well. Barr at first. Illich in trouble in the first. And he can't find the zone. And Sausages getting swallowed up. Great sausages from Mickey at the concessions here. Knows what he's doing. There's a belt-high fastball right down equity drive for strike one. Strike two, rather, I think. 2-2 is the count. Catholic League rules. 2 strikes, you're out. 3 balls, you walk. And that is 2 strikes, you're out. So a big strikeout for Illich, who has a sharp slider. And there it was. How about it? Big time pitch for Blake, and how about the bounce back?
Now batting number 5, Neil.
It's an ACC slider. So here comes the new addition in the lineup from last game, Neil Murphy. Swing and a miss. Again, Illich played last year at Liggett. Had a fine freshman year. He and Dan Cimini and his father, Tadas Illich, have a great relationship with Cimini. Still good friends, but there she goes. Look at that. Good shot, guys. Who is that? Is that Najer getting that shot? Amazing work. No, I didn't think so. Swing and a miss. Got him on strikes. Back-to-back Ks for Blake. I was just
now
playing,
batting
Brandon.
number 16, Nick Green.
How about this hammer? Boom. I mean, there you see the arsenal. When Illich is in the zone, he's hard to beat, man. Here's Green. And he's off tilt there. Bases loaded, but 1 run in. 2 hits in the inning, both infield hits. A hit batter, and strike 3. So Liggett loads the bases with nobody out and gets 1, and they take the lead to the bottom half of the first in Troy. But the bounce back from Illich. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to end the threat. We've got highlights from Game 1 coming at you next. This is The Prep. So that was Game 1. 9-0 Rice wins over Liggett in Game 1. They now have 11 wins on the year. against 3 defeats, and now 4-2 in
Starting on
league
the mound
play.
for Liggett, number 9, Reggie Sharp.
Liggett
Now batting,
now
number
8-3 on the
Ryan
year,
Taransky.
and 3-3, and has their 8-game win streak halted. Reggie Sharp on the mound for Liggett. The guy does it all. One of the 3 amigos, and normally second baseman, but he's going to get on that bump. And you see him wearing that neck and head warmer, looking all toasty. And so Ryan Taransky will ground one to first. And that is handled easily. And there's 1 up and 1 down.
Now batting, number 24, Tristan Crane.
Hines handles it easily. So 1 pitch, 1 out. And that'll bring up Tristan Crane. Crane batted in the 9 hole in game 1. He's batting in the 2 hole. He promoted himself with 3 hits. He's hotter than a firecracker on 4th of July. Sharp fastball, firm on the outside corner. Off-speed pitch. Of course, Reggie's going to Michigan to play second base. And certainly could play shortstop, but on this team, no need for him to do that. With Purify. Swing and a miss. Reggie got him to chase one, and Crane
Now
has done something that nobody else has done today. Struck out. Just a nice, easy delivery from Sharp. This looks like he's on a Sunday stroll down Woodward. And that's the demeanor a pitcher should have. Off speed, just upstairs. This is Tyler Fox, the Ohio State commit. Fox with a couple of hits in game 1. Off speed pitch, outside corner, strike. Fox is the DH in this game 2. Inside corner, strike 3 call. Reggie walks off that bump with some confidence. 1-0 Knights. Sharp.
Being an athlete at Liggett definitely gives you a title that you have to be up to a standard that no one else is. Everyone's eyes are on you at all times, and it's just a great honor to have, honestly, when all your peers look up to you and look for you for guidance and leadership. To me, he's definitely a great coach. A little hard at times. He's definitely where you want to be and who you want to be coached under to prepare yourself for the collegiate level or any higher level. We currently have 1 state championship at my time here, and I just love the family and togetherness we have. It's just amazing to be a part of a team with so many humble guys. It's just untradeable. Right now, I am going through the process of the 2023 MLB draft. It's definitely something that I take pride in, and I'm very proud of myself for getting to this point. Liggett is definitely the place you want to be at if you're looking to enhance your people skills and just to be a great person and do good things for yourself. I believe Liggett teaches you the characteristics to life and how to prepare you for wherever you're going to be in life.
Get to our friends at State Landscape Supply, 248-338-3310. And they've got locations in Oxford, Auburn Hills, 248-338-3310. Topsoil, mulch, sand, stone, 2 great locations to serve you. Find them on the web at statecrushing.com. Delivery and pickup available. State Landscape Supply and State Crushing. All right. Here comes Blake Ilitch, gave up 1 run in the first. but got out of a bit of a jam. And what's going on here? We got another game going on somewhere else? Oh, there's another game. Oh, tricky. Okay, we got multiple dual coverage here. All right, that means we can do 2 games at once with ease next week on Tuesday. So, here is Johnson. Andrew Johnson, the sophomore, and he wants time. Blake Illich on the bump.
Strikes, Blake. Stay focused.
This is a guy that has really fit in well. A live arm, and the off-speed pitch just misses. That number 2 starter behind Alfredo Velasquez, but I'll tell you what, the way that Ryan King pitched today, I don't know who the number 2 is. There's a ball into or nearby that Brother Rice dugout that's lively. Brother Rice coming off a series win over UAD, their last time out. That was on Friday. They won 12-2 and 8-6. Line shot right to short and stabbed by Crane for out number 1. So a loud out and 1 out to start the Liggett second.
Now batting number 7, Joseph Randazzo.
Prior to that, Brother Rice lost to St. Mary's 8-0 in game 1 and then tied them 5-5 in game 2. And they're in a game in the 7th inning with St. Mary's that has their 80-game win streak on the line. And Rice will have a chance to finish that game here and upend the state's longest win streak. It's tied 5-5 going to the 7th, maybe in the 6th. Okay. Here's Joey Randazzo against Blake Illich with 1 out. Randazzo started game 1 for Liggett and went, 6 innings? Popped up shallow right center field, going back and giving way and making the catch in right field is Vandermeed. So Cash Vandermeed with the put out.
Now batting number 6.
And that will bring up Jaron Purify, the leadoff man. Good job by Vandermeed to come in, make the catch, call off his center fielder. Dowd back in center field. Well, pitch misses just low.
Looking good, Blake.
Go 6.
Here's the 1-1 with 2 outs and nobody on. It's upstairs. So here's the Liggett lineup. You see Jaron Purify, Service, Sharp, followed by Barr, Jones, Martin, Green, Johnson, and Randazzo. Line shot hit hard. Past Dan Cimini. Cimini had a ball in his hands. Dan Cimini played his ball at Grosse Pointe South and then UAD Mercy. There's Cimini. He was a speedy center fielder back in the day for South, class of '87, Grosse Pointe South. Went on to play for Coach Miller at UAD.
Go 6. Let's go, Jaron.
Reggie Sharp Sr. said, yeah, I mean, he'll get out, he'll show how to run bases, and you're like, wow, he's still got some speed. He beat most of the guys in this team in races. That one's lifted foul back, so a great fight and battle between the Clemson-bound Jaron Purify and the Duke-bound Blake Illich. 2 outs, nobody on, 1-0 Liggett, top of the second. Up and in, so Purify with a quality at bat draws a walk. And that lives to see Reggie Sharp. Or no, Oliver Service, who will have to take his catcher gear off. This is always the drag of a task
now
as a
batting,
catcher.
number 13, Oliver Service.
So Illich, who gave up 2 hits in the first, both infield singles, has yet to give up a hit in this inning. But he does walk Purify. And he certainly is a threat to run. This guy is a threat to go deep. Oliver Service had a 3-run home run against Orchard Lake St. Mary's as Liggett had a 3-0 lead in that game. I believe Liggett actually led into the 5th inning of that game. And that is going to hit Oliver Service. And he will go to first here. And it got him on the left cheek, I think. So first and second, 2 men on, 2 men out. And here's Reggie Sharp,
now
the starting pitcher,
9,
who
Reggie
can help
Sharp.
his cause. Reggie all over that first pitch. These are former teammates going at it. Illich and Sharp. As a former teammate, I mean, you know Illich's stuff, but you don't really know it. It's not like he threw against his guys that often. Doesn't happen. So the familiarity probably less familiar than you might think. There goes the runner inside, swing, and another infield out. Out at first, the high chop, the quick throw, and Sharp is out by a step. Fine play by Crane to hustle and convert the out.
I love running and working out, but my heel pain was devastating. So I go to fix my feet today, and in about 30 minutes, I walked out pain-free and could not believe it.
Even if you think you tried everything and nothing has worked for you, call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Come sing in a musical. Come play on a team. Come be a team manager. Come win a state championship. Come be a part of something great here at University of Liggett School. Please contact me or a member of our outstanding admissions team to set up a tour and apply today. Go Knights!
There you see it, the 3-time state champion Brother Rice Warriors. Last in 2008, under the leadership of Bob Riker, 85 grad of Rice, Central Michigan grad. Pat the Stat was chatting him up about Mount Pleasant, CMU during the break, drafted by the Tigers, and of course out of the Catholic League's Central Division. State champions, the Warriors, and Riker with one on his watch. Kalzinski with a couple on his. What a great program, which Riker was inducted into the Coaches Hall of Fame in 2016, rightfully so. And that's the Brother Rice Warriors, and their record now is 11-3, actually. So here we go. It's a confident bunch right there, and they should. Reggie Sharp did not give up anything in the first. And he's back out there against Chase Vandermeed, who had a couple of hits in game one. A double and a single. The Notre Dame commit. Michigan State had their way with Notre Dame yesterday, I believe, in East Lansing. Chase's father, Mark, is here in the house as you get a look at Bob Riker. And we just might talk to Mark Vandermeed later on in this ballgame. Here comes the full count pitch. Ground ball sharply to third. Barr makes the play. Cross to Johnson for out number one.
Now batting.
Somebody just call him P Money.
Velasquez.
Might have a new name. P Money. Preston thought it was funny too. So here comes Alfredo Velasquez. He had a RBI single his last time up last game. And just a nice, easy delivery by Reggie Sharp. The Michigan commit, Alfredo Velasquez, 5'8", 170. The lefty, the senior. Ground ball to Purify. He'll field it and throw to first, not in time. Took a couple crow hops and
now
an errant throw.
Number 13, Owen Turner.
So 2 errors in this doubleheader from Purify. Had plenty of time. Velasquez does throw well, but I don't know, maybe a little too much time. And close play. They will call that a hit. Alfredo does run well. 1 out, not running here. Pitch is on the outside corner. Strike called. This is Owen Turner batting in the 6th spot, just like he did last game. Catching a doubleheader. Never easy. One 0 Grosse Pointe University Liggett, competing out of Division II this year. Now a member of the Catholic League. It's been, what, a 6-year run now in the Catholic League? It's been a great addition for Vic Michaels and company. 2-1 the count. Full count. Velasquez edges off of first. Strike free call. 2 outs and no argument from Turner. This is a well-placed pitch
now
from Reggie.
batting number 21, Braden Dowd.
Good frame job by Service. Little two-seamer that grabbed a little bit of black. Here's Dowd, the center fielder. Popped out of here and onto Equity Drive. I mean, you could just smell the money back here. Equity drive. Just dropping dollar bills out there. Dowd the batter, Sharp the pitcher. Got him on strikes. Strikes out the side. Reggie says, I'll do it myself. 1-0 Knights. Let's go to the third.
Differentiator here at University Liggett School and University Liggett Middle School is our approach to teaching and learning. Teaching and learning isn't something that happens to kids here, it's something that matters to them. And the ways that you see that come alive in middle school are through the projects that students are working on. Our 6th graders in the hallway with RC cars, racing them down the hallway and slamming on the brakes, trying to figure out the formula for velocity rather than that being something that they look up in their textbook. I think about our 7th grade bodybuilder projects where students are creating a 2-dimensional scale model of the human body that includes every body system. I think of our 8th graders with their civics projects where they're looking at a problem that exists in the community and thinking of ways to help solve that problem, but not only thinking of ways, taking action steps, writing letters to representatives, creating PR campaigns to help solve their problem. Any opportunity we have to make sure that students' questions matter, that student voice and choice have a place in the classroom is where we're going to be.
The Liggett Knights now 8-3 on the year, 3-3. Dan Cimini, the head coach, and he's also the admissions outreach coordinator at Liggett. 5 state titles under Cimini's watch in 3 different divisions: Division I, Division IV, Division III, and now they're competing in Division II. Preston Barr, the batter, and we're pleased to be joined by the assistant coach at Michigan State, Mark Vandermeet. Coach, good to see you up in the booth, and good to talk to you again. It's like old times.
It is. Thanks, Chad. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you bet. So Preston Barr is up. This is the top of the third, and Liggett leading 1-0 after Rice won the first game of the doubleheader. 9-0. Blake Illich on. A little smoother in the second inning. A little bit of a rough patch in the first, but came back in the second and shut it down a little bit.
Yeah, he kind of struggled with his command there. He's hit a couple guys with the breaking ball, but kind of regrouped, left the bases loaded in the first.
Tough task to do. Bases loaded, nobody out, and he pitched around it. This is Preston Barr, a guy that's going to that other school in this state, Michigan.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
His other brother's there currently, Kurt. Did you face him yet?
No, he did not throw against us this past weekend.
Okay. How did it go this past weekend?
Well, we lost 2 of 3. We won on Sunday 14-2, so that was a good way to end the series. You know, we actually played them opening day in Arizona in a non-league game, and we beat them out there. So that was a good way to start. And you know, we've been having a pretty good season so far. That was the first conference weekend we didn't win.
Outstanding.
But yeah, things have been going pretty well. We beat Notre Dame yesterday, and that's been 2 wins against a really good ball club that was in the World Series last year. So we're doing some good things.
Is your son upset that you beat Notre Dame?
Well,
he's committed there.
He heard it from me. He heard it from every one of our coaches. So yeah, we've been giving him a hard time, but
it's got to be fun.
That's all right.
This is Ryan Jones, the batter. There's nobody out. He is Mark Vandermeet, the assistant coach at Michigan State, former head coach at Eastern Michigan. And that's where Mark and I know each other from. And what a run it was at Eastern Michigan for the guy to my right. I'm not just saying it. He took that program and did big things with it. I believe it was a Final Four or 2.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We got to the conference semis in 16 and got to the conference championship game in 17. And you were there every step of the way.
Yeah, it was a lot
It
of fun.
was a good time, yeah, it was.
Good to cover and great baseball and good team. Teams that did it the right way. And you're still in green. You didn't have to switch a whole lot.
No, we got a lot of green and white in the house. That's for sure.
Yeah. Man on is Barr, and the man up is number 24. This is Ryan Jones. What do you think of this division? You've got all these teams, Brother Rice and Liggett and St. Mary's and Catholic Central and UAD and De La Salle.
Yeah.
I mean, as somebody who recruits this state in the Midwest and the country, how is this league looked upon at a level such as yours?
Yeah, it's held, fairly high. I mean, there are a number of Division I players all over this field, and every time there's a Catholic League game, it's the same way. Whether, like you mentioned, De La Salle, UAD, all of them have sent a lot of good players and continue to do so. And I think, for consistently high level of high school competition, this league is as good as it gets in the state of Michigan for sure. And, a lot of good power arms, and you definitely see above average pitching, when you go through the Catholic League. It's a kind of a gauntlet every time. And obviously everyone knows about what St. Mary's has done, and but all the other teams in this division are very good as well.
The Central Division of the Catholic League, that's a breaking ball that nearly nipped Jones.
Yeah, that's the one he's had trouble with most of the day, kind of leaving it arm side.
He's a guy that's committed out of your conference for now to Duke in the ACC, a team that's opened up some eyes.
Yeah, they're having a really nice season. And he's got a really good arm. I mean, there's no question about it. He's just a 25, sophomore.
Right.
Just has to kind of harness it all, and I'm sure he will continue to do so.
Now batting number 5,
continues to
Neil
gain
Murphy.
experience and gets more mature.
It takes time with pitchers, right? I mean, it's just a longer lead time usually.
For sure. I mean, it's yeah, it is. And then it only gets tougher because you get to that level of baseball and the strike zone gets smaller and the hitters get better. And so, you just have to continue to sharpen your focus and continue to be pretty resilient too. Not allow one or two bad pitches to get you out of what you're doing.
Yeah.
And learn to stay attacking and be aggressive in the strike zone, and all the stuff that you always hear about is all very true.
Yeah.
And he's, he's 88, 89 today. At least that's what I had him earlier. And the breaking ball is a really good pitch. You can just see he doesn't have a great feel for being able to command it. But I don't think, there's a lot to like from him. It's just probably minor adjustments that he needs to continue to hone in. I guess Coach Riker at the mound's probably trying to do that just now.
Yeah. Good time for a conference. Bob Riker in his 32nd year, who's done some great things here, having a talking to his infield and Blake Ilitch. So what's it like to have 3 children on one team that you get to come and watch all 3 of them together? I'm sure this has happened maybe at another level with you and your twins and Chase. But what's it like to have all 3 together?
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. I mean, it's kind of like a little, almost like a dream, so to speak, that I have 3 boys and they all enjoy playing the game and get an opportunity to play here. And so, it's fun. I find it much more nerve-wracking to be the parent than it is to certainly to play and even to coach. So, it's I think I get more butterflies watching them than I do coaching the Spartans.
It's interesting. I can believe that. I've not been in that position, but I can imagine, as fun as it is and as cool as it is, it's nerve-wracking too.
Yeah, you always want to see your kids succeed. So
it's a bases-loaded bunt, and it's going to be a single and a funky hop off this turf. And it's been 3 infield singles for Liggett, and they now have the bases loaded with nobody out thanks to some Ilitch inaccuracies.
Now
And just
16,
the most worst bunt fielding opportunity you could ever see. This is a tough one here. Bad hop. Turf monster.
Yeah, it took a little funny hop there, that's for sure. That's the second bunt single.
It is. Sharp had the other one.
Him out.
Wow. So Illich's day is done. It lasts 1 inning, and Bob Riker's not playing around. So we'll keep it right here. We're with the assistant coach for Michigan State Baseball, Mark Vandermeet, good enough to join us. And we'll keep it here during the change. And the new pitcher coming on in relief is unknown at this point.
It's my other son.
Oh, is it your other son? Oh, you know this guy? Get out of here.
Yeah.
Is this Cole Cash or Chase?
This is Cole.
This is Cole Vandermeet, number 8 coming in.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to get a little more
bases loaded,
nerve-wracking.
nobody out. Great.
So these are the times you were speaking of?
And this
now
is,
you got to announce it, too.
And I get to broadcast it.
This is a dream.
What a joy.
So, well, the bases are loaded.
No, they're not bringing him in.
They're not bringing him in?
They're bringing in Crane. Cole's coming in to play second base.
Okay.
All right, I can breathe a little easier.
So Tristan Crane on in relief. And this is a guy that is a junior. We saw him in game 1. He had 3 hits in that game. And what have you seen out of Tristan Crane this year when he's been on the mound? What stands out?
Yeah, you know, he pitched an inning that just this first game, that's the first time I've seen him this year.
Yeah.
I've seen him certainly in years past. I mean, the best thing to say about him is he's a competitor, you know, and so this kind of situation here, bases loaded, nobody out, doesn't faze him. If anything, he probably relishes it even more than if there was nobody out. So competitor, really good pitchability where he's got, you know, a fastball, breaking ball, changeup that he can all throw for strikes. It's not, you know, probably the velocity that Blake was, Illich, but he's a really good arm. Yeah.
Sometimes it's where you place it.
For sure.
And that is what Crane is called upon to do. They will move Alex Cheeseman into that vacated shortstop spot. So here is a first pitch strike. And this is number 16, Nick Green, the left fielder. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tough spot for Crane and the Warriors, trailing 1-0. Brother Rice took game 1, trying to sweep it. Swing and a miss. That's out number 1.
Yeah. That's a big out.
Now
you get a chance to get out of the inning without any runs. You turn a double play here.
Nice looking pitch. And that'll bring up Johnson, the first baseman. Righty on lefty. And he pops it up. And chasing Vandermeet, Cheeseman, and Cheeseman made the catch. How about it?
There you go.
2 outs like that on what, 3 pitches? It's amazing
Not
what
like
strikes
the
will do.
Catholic League either.
Yeah, you gotta love that.
Now batting, number 7, Joseph.
What's the thought on that
Randazzo.
as a college coach and recruiting kids that play in this style of baseball? And do you take it into consideration? What's the thought there?
Yeah, I guess a little bit. I don't know that it makes or breaks anything. It's certainly a little bit easier to pitch because, you know, 1 pitch at the start of the at-bat, all of a sudden you're at 2 strikes. And, you know, as we all know, it's much more difficult to hit with 2 strikes than not. So I think it can be a challenge to hit, especially against some of the good arms that are in this league. You know, pitching is, they play enough games, I think, in the state playoffs or non-league and in summer ball that, you know, they're used to regular baseball. There you go. Really good job there.
Crane cranks it up, gets Randazzo, and gets out of it clean. Bases loaded, nobody out. No problem for Tristan. 1-0 Liggett.
Years of playing sports took a toll on my feet. The worst was the tear in my Achilles tendon. I went to Fix My Feet today, and I've been pain-free for 2 years. I'm back to pickleball 5 days a week. Amazing.
I've been fixing foot pain for decades. Don't give up hope. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself? Shaped into a force that others can't imagine. We are part of something bigger. A force that never quits. America's Navy. Forged by the sea. Check us out at Navy.com.
University Liggett School's environment has just really helped me prepare for further on in life, and I'm ready to take on anything. I just want to say that coming here to University Liggett School was probably the best decision I've ever made, so go for it, don't ever look back, and come to University Liggett. It is really an extraordinary place.
One nothing Liggett as we go to the bottom half of the third. Chase Kaufman likes the music. Yeah, you've been gone a long time. Been away a long time. No more shines. Yeah, we got good music now. He goes on a PBA bowling tour for 2 months, and guys have been on sabbatical. We missed him. Chase Kaufman back on replay today. Chad Bush and Mark Vandermeed back with you from Warrior Complex in Troy, Michigan. 1-0, the Warriors get out of a jam, and Tristan Crane, the big reason for it. What a big bounce back.
Yeah, that was huge. I mean, obviously the game could kind of get away from you a little bit there. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that's Tristan's kind of made for those spots. That's where he excels.
The competitive juices got fired up. Reggie Sharpsman really good on the mound, and he fires one on the inside corner. Now, this is a guy that's not being considered the next level to pitch, but I mean, this is a guy that comes from a fielding position, comes in, and he's done a nice job so far. There's a ground ball up the middle, and I jinxed him. Base hit for Cheeseman, and there goes another airplane. I think that's the same one that's taken off earlier.
Now batting, number 3, Cash Vandermeed.
I think you're right.
Here's Cash Vandermeed.
Reggie's done a nice job. It's funny to say for a high school kid, but he's a veteran guy. He's played a lot of baseball. I think he knows what he needs to do to be successful and how he can do that on the mound, and doesn't try to do too much. Stays within himself and make his pitches, which is a good way to go. Very mature approach.
So here's Cash Vandermeed. You know this guy?
Yeah, a little bit.
Left-handed hitter, and he's against the righty Sharp. Man on, nobody out. Squares to bunt, pulls it back.
Yep, I think this would be definitely a bunting spot.
You've taught him to bunt properly. Anything that happens here, that's not successful, I am not putting on you. I know you've taught him bunting.
Yes, that is true.
And as a left-handed batter,
he needs to. It certainly can be a weapon for his at times. And from the left side, you're right. Let's see if he gets it down.
It's beautiful, as expected. Service will have one play. It's to first. It's an out.
Yeah.
And he does his shot.
Well done.
Good throw by Service. Johnson snatches it. Runner advances.
Ryan Taransky.
And you can take a breath. Here's the leadoff man, Ryan Taransky. He's had a nice day. Good-looking left-handed swing. And he is headed to Mount Pleasant to play for the Chippewas.
I had the opportunity to coach his brother. His brother pitched for us at Michigan State with the Dodgers now, Mitchell.
Ah, yes.
Yep.
Good call, Mitchell Taransky. What is it, AA now? Or is he?
He's an A ball. He's actually in Midland, so he's not
right?
far away. Yeah. And that's quite a
Service with a tough play, but advancing to third is Cheeseman now with one out. You were saying, I'm sorry?
Yeah. Well, it's just he's with the Dodgers, and as any baseball fan knows, it's quite a strong organization to move up in. But he's doing really well. He's healthy. He's throwing the ball good. I was just talking to his dad earlier during the first game, and Mitch was a joy to coach. I think he's got a bright future as a left-handed arm for sure.
Well, his brother's going to be not too far down the road in Mount Pleasant. It's about a 45-minute drive from Midland and the Great Lakes Loons still.
Yep.
It's a nice ballpark up there.
Yes, it is.
So this is Tristan Crane, who came on to pitch. He also came on to pitch in Game 1. As Mark mentioned, he had an inning of relief. So Rice with runners at the corners. Chance to tie this game. And the old, I don't know, hit and run,
maybe.
I guess. Yeah. Who knows?
Try to stay out of the double play, or
yeah. 3 hits in Game 1 for Crane. Did he have a single in the first, Pat? He did? Okay. 4 hits. Nice day for him. Line shot to right. It's a base hit. Cheeseman will score and tie this game. It's the 5th hit.
A day. Yeah. Come in with the bases loaded, get 3 outs without a run. Keep getting hits.
No doubt. 5th hit of the day. It's an RBI, and this game's tied at 1. Good piece of hitting.
Yeah, always important. You get that guy to third with less than 2 outs. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Good baseball. Base hit, a bunt over, an advancement on a pass ball or a wild pitch, and then a base hit. Bob Riker baseball. Off-speed pitch inside. Taransky is on at second, and Crane on at first. The Warriors have tied it here in the 3rd.
Strike ball, strike.
Tyler Fox is the batter of the Ohio State commit. It's got to hurt to hear that. Everybody can agree on that one. It hurts. Now, good for him. It's a good baseball school.
Yeah, it really is.
How are they doing this year, the Buckeyes?
Struggling. They're down this year. It's first-year coach.
All right, well, I lied. It's not a good baseball school. Pop up right side, and that's an easy play for Randazzo for out number 2. Is it Beals down there for a while?
Greg's no longer there. Last year was
He's
his
at
last
Marshall
year.
now.
Yeah, so Bill Mosiello is his name. He's the head coach. He came from Texas Christian. So it's his first year there, kind of getting his guys in. It'll probably take maybe a couple of years, a little rebuild.
That's fair. Runners at first and second, 2 out. Sharp trying to get out of this inning. The first real pressure Rice has had on him in this game. And this is not an easy out.
We're going to get a trip to the mound.
Now, after one pitch, a trip. What does that mean usually when you come out after there's already been a pitch in the at-bat, mid-at-bat?
I imagine he just wants to maybe make sure they're on the same page with how they're going to pitch him.
Yeah.
2 outs, 2 on. Who's on deck? Fredo's on deck. Probably deciding, do we want to go after this guy? Do we want to pitch around him? Make sure we don't make a mistake.
Yeah. He had a couple of RBIs in Game 1. Did your son Chase, who comes to the plate?
We're hoping Reggie leaves one up high for him.
It's a fair, honest request by a dad. There's nothing wrong with that, as you should certainly hope for.
Right.
2 outs. And a long look by Reggie after the mound meeting.
Find out a lot about what the meeting was on this pitch.
Too much time. No pitch clock yet.
No, not at this level.
You guys have it, right?
We do, yep.
Goes another plane. Over-under was 10.5. Ground ball to third. Barr will race to the bag and touch it in time for out number 3. So, Brother Rice ties the game on the Crane single. 1-1 as we go to the top of the fourth.
My name is Dan Samini. I am the admissions outreach coordinator here at University of Liggett School. I have been at Liggett for 22 years, 20 as a teacher, 20 as a football coach. This is my 19th year as the head baseball coach. We have a tradition of excellence in the classroom. That tradition doesn't stop at 3 o'clock. It comes out here on the fields, in the gyms, in the auditoriums. Every student from pre-K until 12th grade is asked to challenge themselves, take risks, think outside the box. There is something here for everyone at University of Liggett School. Starting in the lower school, we have clinics run by our coaches at the upper school. We have a great middle school athletic program. We have 20 clubs at the high school level. We have state-of-the-art athletic facilities, starting with the Bowl Center, Fruhoff Gymnasium, we have the McCann Ice Rink, and we have 8 multi-purpose turf fields across our beautiful campus. We just won a world championship in robotics, and in the history of University of Liggett School athletics, we have won 85 state championships and numerous individual state championships. Come sing in a musical, come play on a team, come be a team manager, come win a state championship. Come be a part of something great here at University of Liggett School. Please contact me or a member of our outstanding admissions team to set up a tour and apply today. Go Knights!
On the ground, Purify, no way! Oh, what a play! Play of the...
That was a Purify Little League World Series play made, and that is a ground out to the second baseman, Mr. Vandermeed Cole.
Now batting number 13,
over to Turansky.
Oliver Service.
Welcome back, Chad and Mark with you. Ground out for Purify, and that'll bring up the number 2 hitter and the Texas commit, Oliver Service. On in relief is Tristan Crane, and he's been all the rage since he entered last inning. Whoa, that one is ripped off the facing here.
They're just going to keep that ball in play.
Yeah, no big deal. He's got options back there. Get the closest ball if you're...
Yeah, that's right. It came back to him.
Oh, boy. Any fun road trips this year? Did you guys play anybody fun and warm? And
Well, we opened up in Arizona. That's where we played Michigan, played Arizona as well, Fresno State.
Nice.
We spent a good chunk of the early part of the season in South Carolina. We were in Charleston, Greenville. We always go to Greenville every year. We were in Spartanburg.
Wow.
Kind of made the rounds of the Carolinas.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a nice little tour.
Yeah, it was. It was good. And Greenville's home to the Greenville Drive, Red Sox minor league team. The owner of the Drive is a Spartan alum.
Oh.
So we go every year.
Cool.
At least for a weekend, sometimes a week. And the stadium there in Greenville is mini Fenway.
Oh, okay.
So they got the Green Monster.
Okay. Kind of like Wayne State a little bit?
Yeah, a little bit, but they got the seats up there. And
oh, wow.
You know, the dimensions
9,
are
Reggie
just
Sharp.
like Fenway Park. And, yeah, he treats us great. It's a really good experience for the guys.
That's awesome. So that was a walk, was it not? Yes? Okay. Yeah. Oliver Service is on via the walk. Here's Reggie Sharp, the pitcher in game 2, usually a second baseman.
And Reggie's he batted left-handed the first game, batted right-handed the first 2 at-bats this game. Now he's back to left-handed. And the pitcher's been the same, right-handed the whole time.
Yeah, that's a good observation. I was wondering why he was batting right against his former teammate Blake Illich. There goes the runner. It's a hit and run, and it's off of Reggie's foot. And maybe he should go right-handed. He wouldn't have done that. Oh, it doesn't tickle on a sub-50-degree day.
No, it does not.
Man.
He's got no protection there either.
Old school, tough.
So do you know what is the Jersey GPU, is that an S?
I think, I'm going to screw this up. I should know it. I think it's Grosse Pointe University Schools.
Okay.
I believe.
I haven't seen this jersey from them before.
Yeah, I think it's their alternative. I think their alternate, whatever they'd say. Swing and a miss, throw down to first, and it's a strikeout for Sharp. Crane with another, and here comes Preston Barr, 2 outs.
Now batting number 23, Preston Barr.
Just straight fastball. It's now 3 strikeouts for Crane to match Illich's 3 strikeouts, but he has yet to give up a hit. Preston Barr, the batter. Right back off the glove. Crane will chase it down and make the play. Oh, man, a smoke job back up the middle. And Crane hung in there like a hero. Tied at 1 as we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Back right after this.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 300,000 participants here in Michigan who take part in high school sports.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to Fix My Feet today and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Baseball fans of all ages here at Warrior Complex in Troy. What a great day for baseball. Glad you're with us on the prep. He's Mark Vandermeed. My name's Chad Bush. Alfredo Velasquez to join on, or to lead off here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Reggie Sharp back on the bump. 1-1 game. We've got an update from Orchard Lake. 7-0 St. Mary's in the bottom of the 5th. In Game 2, they won Game 1 over Catholic Central 3-0. They played earlier this year, and St. Mary's won 1-0 over CC, and then I think they had a mercy in the second. This one's lifted foul out of play. It'll be the middle part of the order. Velasquez, Turner, and Dowd for Bob Reichert. Tapper back to Reggie Sharp. Easy play for the second baseman. Turn pitcher, and there's quickly 1 out. So what's next for you guys this weekend?
We got Northwestern coming to town.
Okay.
So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Northwestern, and we've been home now for the better part of a month. I mean, we were at Michigan, but that's almost like being at home.
Yeah.
And then a good home stretch after the way we have to start the season. So it's been nice. And we'll head to Illinois next week. A couple more non-league games still to go. We have finals next week, so there won't be any games during finals week. But then, like I said, we go to Illinois. We play Eastern Michigan 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
And Central also comes to us before the season's over. And then the only other home series we have in conference, Indiana, who's really good. Indiana will be, that might be 2-3 weeks down the road. So it should be a big series for us where we are in the standings and where they are right now. I mean, depending on how we do, obviously, with the next 2, but that's kind of where the trajectory right now anyway.
That's great. Well, this is Owen Turner, the catcher, working on Reggie Sharp. It's a full count. There's one out. There's nobody on. We are dead even. 1 run on 3 hits both ways.
Yeah, good ball game right now.
Really is. Line shot hit hard, but right at Randazzo for loud out number 2.
Now batting, number 21, Braden Dowd.
Here's the center fielder, Dowd. And here's a look at that loud out and the replay. And the fine snatch. Randazzo didn't have to move. As a former pitcher, what's it like getting a loud out versus a soft out? Does it really matter?
No.
This is an outs and out.
Outs and out. I mean, I guess when they hit it hard, you're like, oh, I hope it's at somebody. But, yeah, you just take the out, and it's 1 out closer to the end of the game and move on to the next one.
Mark pitched at U of D, as in University of Detroit Titans.
Yep.
Under Coach Miller?
Yep, Coach Miller, yep. Bob Miller was the coach, and then I had an opportunity to start or at least early in my coaching career, back at U of D with Chris Zarnik, who you know.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Chris Zarnik was the head coach.
Yeah, he was the head guy.
His daughters are very active on our staff at the prep.
Okay, great.
Graphic creator. The fine graphics you see is from one of his twin daughters. Let's get another look here. And did he go? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
And then his other daughter, Miriam, doing great things for our photo intern department. She's doing great photo work, photojournalism. So
number 14.
Yeah, that's right. It's a reunite of Titans all around. Very cool.
Yeah, I had an opportunity during the basketball season. He came to a couple of the games when we played St. Mary's.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And, it was good to see him. He's a good guy.
He's a great guy. He's doing great things there. Here comes the cheese man, Alex, the senior, and the UAB commit. Rice has got guys going all over the place. So does Liggett. There goes the runner. Good jump. Service will clutch and didn't really have a chance, did he?
No, and then, you kind of expected that's the time to run. I mean, it's 2 outs. You need to get in scoring position, 1-1 ball game. It's going to get late here in a hurry here in the bottom of the 4th. So now they're a base hit away from taking the lead.
We'll see if they can capitalize. And a couple of quick balls. And in the on-deck circle is Mr. Vandermeed, Cash Vandermeed.
There's a lot of Vanameeds out there right now.
There are. There's 4 of them involved currently. And he walked him. The runner goes to third, throw to third, and not in time. Service had to throw from his knees.
I think
now batting.
it's interesting.
3,
I think there was a little pitching around there, so it'll be interesting to see what Cash can do here.
Yeah.
Good spot to knock in a run to take the lead. Never know, too. Here will be interesting. 1st and 3rd situation with 2 outs. Cheeseman runs well. Dowd runs well. He might try something in the running game.
Keep him out of a force out, maybe. Get another guy in scoring
See if he
position.
can steal a run, maybe draw a throw.
Gotcha.
There he goes.
They are, and it's skied to shallow left field. Long run for Green, and he got to it for the final out. So, tied at 1 as we go to the 5th. I'm going to let you go enjoy yourself, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, Chip.
Great job, Mark. Appreciate it.
Years of playing sports took a toll on my feet. The worst was the tear in my Achilles tendon. I went to fix my feet today, and I've been pain-free for 2 years. I'm back to pickleball 5 days a week. Amazing.
I've been fixing foot pain for decades. Don't give up hope. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Welcome back to Warrior Complex as we start the 5th inning. Tristan Crane on in relief. He has been a blessing for this staff. A rough start for Illich. And an opportunity still in a great baseball game at 1 aside for Crane to keep working. Reggie Sharp has been equally impressive. Ground ball sharply to short. Scooped up. Cheeseman throws to first. And it's off the fence. And on the deflection, almost came back and had a play. Look at this ball. I mean, it almost comes back. Could you imagine if this would have gotten him out? This fence bounced back. Got to replay
Now
that.
batting number 5,
The
Neil
ball bounced
Murphy.
back. And Taransky grabs it. I mean, if he's on the bag, look at this bounce back. Boom. I mean, obviously you're going to play it close. There's a great bunt, and Crane's going to flip it to first. Runner advances. And that will bring up
Now batting number 16,
Nick Green.
Nick Green.
That is the go-ahead run, though. And so a big opportunity for Nick Green, whose brother Matthew Green played on this squad last year. Very quality bunt. We saw that. We've seen that a few times. Ground ball up the middle, and that is off the bag and into center field. Jones around third, heading home. He'll score. Throw down to second, and he is out for out number 2. Or is he safe? He's safe. What a slide by Green. So it's a single for Green, who advances to second on the throw. And it's 2-1 Liggett in the top of the 5th. Here's another look.
Now batting number 11, Andrew
Hit off the bag.
Johnson.
It was going to score the runner either way. But hitting the bag certainly slowed the process and screwed up the timing for the center fielder, Dowd, who was coming in. So 2-1, Liggett takes the lead on the Green RBI go-ahead single. I believe there's one out. A runner at second. Johnson, the batter, grounds one to second. Heading to third is Green. The throw to first. And the clean fielding job by Vandermeer. And there's now 2 outs.
Now batting number 7, Joseph Randazzo.
So 2 outs. Put out Vandermeer to Taransky. And now the runner advancing to third is Green. And that'll bring up Joey Randazzo, who swings at one just wide of the zone. Strike 2 call. Outside corner. Randazzo didn't love it. But Crane gets out of it, but not before the Knights tack one on in the 5th to take the lead.
University Liggett School's environment has just really helped me prepare for further on in life, and I'm ready to take on anything. I just want to say that coming here to University Liggett School was probably the best decision I've ever made, so go for it, don't ever look back, and come to University Liggett. It is really an extraordinary place.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to Fix My Feet today and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Want to thank our friends at State Landscape Supply. Delivery and pickup available. Reach them out at 248-338-3310. Topsoil, mulch, sand, stone. Couple locations to serve you. Oxford and Auburn Hills. StateCrushing.com. And it is that time of year to get out and do the mulch, do the beautification. I know Pat the Stat has got his order active with State Landscape Supply, ready to throw down on some mulch. Welcome back to Warrior Complex in Troy, Michigan. It's 2-1. Liggett with an RBI single off the bat of Mr. Green, and that's the go-ahead run. Liggett trying to get the game two. Game one went to Rice. It was a 9-0 win for the Warriors. They had a big six-run inning. It was in the fourth. Inside, and got nearly nipped. Ryan Turansky. And another plane is about to take off. Swinging a pop-up, center field. And Purify will fight the sun and the airplanes to record the out. I'm easily amazed, and nothing like a plane taking off that really gets me excited. It's a simple thing sometimes. Easy to please. Although my wife does not think so. So 2-1, and Rice trying to get something started against Reggie Sharp, who's been really good today. He's given up just one hit and 3 hits and 1 run. This one's flown to center fairly deep, and dropping the ball is Jones. Ryan Jones dropped it. He had it, and it simply was dropped.
Number 18,
and
Tyler Fox.
That's going to be an error. And nobody feels worse about it than Ryan Jones. Well, no excuses, but the sun is starting to shine, and when that happens once every 3 hours, it doesn't always adjust easily. The wind's whipping. There's been another ball dropped today, although we don't know if it was on purpose or not. Reggie Sharp. There's a chopper to first. Johnson will handle it on a few hops on the artificial surface. Runner advances to third. That's Crane. And that'll bring up Chase Vanamy.
Now batting number 19, Chase Vanamy.
We appreciate his father, Mark, joining us here in the booth for a couple innings. Did a great job. Michigan State assistant in baseball, and got to be fun yet nerve-wracking to watch all 3 of your sons. They're on the team and all doing good things. Ground ball deep short, Purify. The throw dropped. And the defense has failed Liggett in this inning. That was in time, but it was dropped, and that's going to be an error. So the second error of the inning, and it cost him a run. Crane in to score, and this game is tied at 2. There you see it. And, yeah, it's a low throw, but something Johnson will tell you he catches.
Now batting number 7, Alfredo Velasquez.
On the regular. So 2-2 on 2 errors in the inning, costing Liggett. Alfredo Velasquez, the University of Michigan commit, is the batter. Pitcher, outfielder. Last year his ERA was sub 1, 0.90 ERA. Got a fastball that can touch 90, but they want him to swing the bat wherever, and he's in left field in game 2. He had a home run against Orchard Lake St. Mary's. Opposite field home run in Orchard Lake. And I think it was a 3-run job. It was. Nearly hit that into Doug Fackler's front yard. The homestead on the campus of St. Mary's. So Dan Cimini coming out and wants to have a chat. There's a runner on first. This is a mid-at-bat chat again. Cimini loves mid-at-bat chats. And sometimes you need them. Sometimes things happen during the course of an at-bat that calls for a head coach to come out. And now with the count full, 2 outs, there's a lot to think about. Chase Vandermeed running. How do you pitch Alfredo here? You got the catcher in the on-deck circle, Owen Turner. Maybe you want him over Alfredo. Chase will be off with the pitch here. And it's low. And they don't want anything to do with Velasquez. That was the message. So, here
now
comes
batting number 13,
the right-handed
Owen Turner.
Hitting Owen Turner, the catcher. This guy was batting .571 last week. And this guy has had a heck of a start to the season. Upright stance from that right-handed side. 2 on, 2 outs. 2-2 game. Wind starting to die down a bit. Cloud cover starting to break up. Throw down to second, and Randazzo saves another base, perhaps.
Hey, Reg, you want it? Let's go.
Tie game, bottom of the 5th. And that's a walk. So,
now batting
Turner walks,
21,
and now here comes
Raymond
Dowd. And Dan Cimini's going to make a move. And we'll take a timeout and tell you all about the new hurler coming in right after this. Tied at 2 in Troy.
Years of playing sports took a toll on my feet. The worst was the tear in my Achilles tendon. I went to fix my feet today, and I've been pain-free for 2 years. I'm back to pickleball 5 days a week. Amazing.
I've been fixing foot pain for decades. Don't give up hope. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself? Shaped into a force that others can't imagine. We are part of something bigger. A force that never quits. America's Navy. Forged by the sea. Check us out at Navy.com.
With a drive to left, the left fielder going back, and that is gone.
Tommy Scheck with a home run. A solo shot, and it's 9-7 Michigan.
Tommy Scheck, rocket double to right center last at bat. That's when you know a hitter's locked in, driving the ball to right field.
So there you saw the home run from Tommy Scheck. The senior, Tommy Scheck, was a big part of the Little League World Series. He put one out of the yard in Williamsport, and now he's on the mound in Troy. The right-handed pitcher, Tommy Scheck, on in relief of Reggie Sharp, who's still responsible for the runners at first and second, but his line right now is pretty solid. He went 5 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, just one of them earned. That last one was not. 4 strikeouts, and it was the inaccuracy and the walks, 5 of them, that takes Reggie Sharp from the game. 4 2/3. Again, his line not complete. He is responsible for Velasquez out at second, and also responsible for the runner at first. He's also responsible for the runner at third. So Vandermeed at third, Velasquez at second, and Owen Turner at first. Bases loaded situation for Tommy Scheck. Scheck is spelled S-H-O-E-C-K. Tommy Scheck. And so now he will face Dowd. Dowd, the center fielder, the University of Southern Cal commit. And he's in a big-time spot here. Guy with some pop. Guy that can hit it in the gaps and hit it onto the airport landing strip. Nowhere to put him. Scheck in a tight spot. Righty against the lefty. Outside corner, strike called. 2-2 the count. Deuce is wild. 2-2 the score. 2-2 the count. 2 outs. 2 errors in the inning. What else? Second airplane in the last minute to go off. And that's too much. Scheck's going to step off. There it is. Another plane. 2-2. Up and away. Run it full. High leverage spot for Tommy Scheck. Vandermeed chase at third. Velasquez at second. Turner edges off at first. And he walked him. Brother Rice has the lead. Their second of the inning. Chase Vandermeed scores. And it's now 3-2.
Number 14, Alex Cheeseman.
That'll be an unearned run for Sharp, as his line not yet complete. Here's Alex Cheeseman, 6 foot, 190-pound right-handed hitting senior, and he pops one down the line, and that's gonna get in some runs. Velasquez to score. Turner right behind him. It's a 2-run double off the bat of Alex Cheeseman. And it's now 5-2, Brother Rice.
Now batting, number 3.
It was the 4th inning in game 1, and now it's been the 5th inning. But big innings have done in Liggett in this game. Fine job by Green to get to it. But good speed on the base paths. It didn't matter. So here comes Vandermeed. Cash, 10th grader, and he's in an RBI position here. Had a sacrifice bunt his last time up. Both teams with 4 hits. Rice with 5 runs, Liggett with 2. Strike called on the upper outside quadrant. Taransky in the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Service to complete the strikeout, and he does. But not before 4 runs by Brother Rice in the inning, and they've gone in front by 3 in Troy.
At Liggett definitely gives you a title that you have to be up to a standard that no one else is. Everyone's eyes are on you at all times, and it's just a great honor to have, honestly, when all your peers look up to you and look for you for guidance and leadership. To me, he's definitely a great coach. A little hard at times. He's definitely where you want to be and who you want to be coached under to prepare yourself for the collegiate level or any higher level. We currently have 1 state championship at my time here, and I just love the family and togetherness we have. It's just amazing to be a part of a team with so many humble guys. It's just untradeable. Right now, I am going through the process of the 2023 MLB draft. It's definitely something that I take pride in, and I'm very proud of myself for getting to this point. Liggett is definitely the place you want to be at if you're looking to enhance your people skills and just to be a great person and do good things for yourself. I believe Liggett teaches you the characteristics to life and how to prepare you for wherever you're going to be in life.
Ah, yes, the 3 amigos. Purify, Service, Sharp. They've been together forever, been playing together since the youth days. And how about it? 3 youngsters and playing together. This is their last season, and they've done it since they were in the 7, 8-year-olds. And also a very cool initiative that all 3 are African-American players. And, of course, the initiative by Major League Baseball to emphasis to grow the participation of inner-city demographics. And how about it? These 3 kids getting scholarships, high major, high academic. What a great success story representing Detroit, Metro Detroit, and the state of Michigan, and taking the game to the next level and really diversifying. And what a great story. And Liggett has the 3 amigos, as they call themselves: Purify, Service, and Sharp. Jaron Purify to lead things off. There's Oliver Service in the on-deck circle, and Reggie Sharp will follow. Swing and a miss. Purify. A couple of hits in this two-game set. He has 1 hit in this game, an infield single, and he had a hit to start game 1. Purify also scored one of the 2 runs in this game for Liggett. Facing Alfredo Velasquez, the Michigan commit. Ground ball to short, throw to first, and Cheeseman to Tyransky for out number 1. And here comes Service.
Now batting, number 13, Oliver Service.
So Velasquez will leave left field to Fortino, Paulie Fortino, a long line of Fortinos at Brother Rice. And lacrosse and baseball and football. And this one is a baseballer. There's a swing and a pop-up to right field. Vandermeet has a beat on it, and the catch is made in right field by Cash.
Now batting, number 9,
So
Reggie
Service
Sharp.
is out, and here comes the third of the 3 amigos, at least in the batting order. And that's Reggie Sharp, who did a fine job on the mound and left in a tie game and tough spot. Errors doomed him. And Liggett, ground ball wide of the bag at third. Reggie Sharp Sr., the first base coach. Dr. Reggie Sharp Sr. There he is. It's a good man down there. He was the one that told me the story about Cimini, saying, look, this guy's got wheels. Should see him. Should have seen him in his Grosse Pointe South days. Reggie Sharp Jr., and he draws the walk. Good eye by Reg to draw the 2-out walk. And here comes Preston Barr.
Now batting number 23, Preston Barr.
We will be at Detroit Catholic Central on Friday, 6 o'clock. And Ben Holden on the call for Catholic Central against Loyola of Chicago. Yeah, Loyola Chicago in the house for lacrosse in the Elm. And so we'll be there on Friday for that. And then Saturday at Liggett for a double dip. That's a sharp breaking ball by Alfredo. Outside corner, strike 2 called. So a shutdown inning for Alfredo, 5-2 Rice, and a little backwards cake.
Hi, my name is Dan Cimini. I am the admissions outreach coordinator here at University of Liggett School. I have been at Liggett for 22 years, 20 as a teacher, 20 as a football coach. This is my 19th year as the head baseball coach. We have a tradition of excellence in the classroom. That tradition doesn't stop at 3 o'clock. It comes out here on the fields, in the gyms, in the auditoriums. Every student from pre-K until 12th grade is asked to challenge themselves, take risks, think outside the box. There is something here for everyone at University of Liggett School. Starting in the lower school, we have clinics run by our coaches at the upper school. We have a great middle school athletic program. We have 20 clubs at the high school level. We have state-of-the-art athletic facilities, starting with the Bowl Center, Fruhoff Gymnasium. We have the McCann Ice Rink, and we have 8 multi-purpose turf fields across our beautiful campus. We just won a world championship in robotics, and in the history of University of Liggett School athletics, we have won 85 state championships and numerous individual state championships. Come sing in a musical. Come play on a team. Come be a team manager. Come win a state championship. Come be a part of something great here at University of Liggett School. Please contact me or a member of our outstanding admissions team to set up a tour and apply today. Go Knights!
Spring is finally here. It's time to spruce up the landscaping. State Crushing Landscape Supply has all the products you'll need to freshen up your home this season, from mulch to topsoil. They've got what you need. Delivery and pickup available. Call State Crushing Landscape Supply for all your landscape supply needs. 248-338-3310. They've got 2 locations in Oxford and Auburn Hills. Visit them online at statecrushing.com. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th. Liggett led in this ball game 1-0. Rice tied it up in the 3rd.
Number 24,
Liggett went ahead by a run 2-1 in the 5th before the bottom half, putting up 4 runs. Here's a look at the nasty dropper by Sheck. Not Shrek, Sheck. And that's Taransky out on strikes. And here comes Tristan Crane, who's had a huge day. Had 3 hits in game 1. And in this game, has a hit and RBI, throw to first in time. And boy, this has been
now batting number 18,
bit of a wild ride today.
Fox.
Defensively for Liggett, not something we're used to seeing, but this is a ground ball. Little jump of a late hop. Nothing too major. Throw high to Johnson, but head high. Get a look at Reggie Sharp. Slick fielding infielder. Artificial surface on the infield. It's natural grass and dirt in the outfield. And it's about a 16 or 17-foot fence all around, Chase Kaufman says. But then in center, it jarts up and goes up to about 19 feet. The wind starting to blow in. Swing and a miss, gets away. Service will have to hustle, and he will not throw it in time. It goes into right field, and Murphy will have to.
Now batting, number 19, Chase
That was Ryan
Vanamy.
Jones doing a fine job with the backup. So it's a strikeout, but an advancement to first on the wild pitch. Here's Chase Vanamy, ground ball to second. Sharp with it, scoops to Purify for the final out of the inning. So we go to the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for Liggett, trailing by 3.
Liggett to me has just an extraordinary environment that you can't find at any other school. Just the one-on-one time with your teachers and the environment focusing on you and benefits to your learning. That's really important to me because school is about learning and I want to come here every single day and I'm excited to come.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Looking to hire? Give Bill Wineski a call and the Headhunters, 248-343-6027. Specializing in finding talent, outstanding talent, executives, C-level executives, accounting, finance, engineering, supply chain, operations, leadership. They've got it all. Bill.Wineski at theheadhunters-us.com. Let them find and place someone for you today. Top of the 7th inning, and it's the final call for Liggett. They trail by 3. It was a 4-run 5th inning for Brother Rice. And the Warriors in prime position to try to get a sweep here. They'll have to do it against the hitting services of Jones, Murphy, and Green. That's who's due up here. And that is 5, 6, and 7. We'll have our G of the game after this one. Certainly have some candidates in mind. If you do, you can certainly send them our way. Be happy to take your opinions on player of the game. G of the game, as we call it. But Rice with some work to do, or excuse me, Liggett with some work to do here. Alfredo Velasquez, the number 1 on this staff, guy that really loves to play the game and has stayed true to Michigan as well and loyal to their staff. Tracy Smith coming in the offseason after the Michigan staff went south to Clemson. Some guys jumped ship, which is fine, but they stuck. Alfredo stuck with Michigan. He had options. Breaking ball missed on the outside. A two-way guy, and he could do both at Michigan. It's a fastball that can get up to 90. It's a good curve and a change. And right now he's facing a fine hitter in Ryan Jones, who cracks one to right center, and that one is going to be caught in shallow right field. Vanamy with a running, sliding catch to steal a hit away from Jones. How about it?
Now batting,
Cash Vanamy was money. And those rosy cheeks and all, and the limp, it was all worth it for this catch. How about it? In that Bermuda Triangle area, sliding and scooping. And it's one out in the inning. Here's Murphy, lefty on lefty. Liggett down to their final 2 outs. Rice on the verge of their 12th win of the year. And their 5th in league play. There you see Kyle Galley, the 5th-year assistant, along with Bob Riker, the 32nd-year head coach. Also, both of those guys are teachers in the school. Murphy's out on strikes. Another strikeout
Now
for Fredo,
number
and that'll leave
16,
things up
Nick Green.
to Nick Green. Green had that double back in the 5th, and he pops it up here. Dowd will hustle and make the catch in shallow center field to end the inning. So Brother Rice gets the sweep. They win 9-0 and 5-2 over Liggett. And we'll
Final
come back
score,
and
Brother Rice,
put an
5,
analysis
Liggett, 2.
on this one along with some highlights. And don't forget, our G of the game is coming up as well. Back in a moment. Thanks for watching.
From an ordinary idea comes a great journey. It all starts with a simple thought, a vision of something bigger, greater than what already exists. It's that spark that ignites the passion and drive to create something truly amazing. At G-Brand, we understand this journey well. We take pride in the details and perfecting every aspect of the process, regardless of how small or big they may be. Because it's more than just a design or a shirt. It's about outfitting future champions. There's something to be said about a team coming together, each member contributing their unique skills, talents, and ideas. It's that collective effort that takes a simple idea and turns it into something truly great. The process can be excruciating, with countless hours spent tirelessly reviewing every detail. But the end result is pure and so rewarding, knowing that we've created something that will inspire greatness in those who wear it. Whether they come from a savage land or a booming metropolis, whether their numbers are 2 or 2 billion, the greatest their numbers could ever become is truly to become one. That's why at G-Brand, we're more than just a clothing company. We're a movement, a community of like-minded individuals who believe in the power of coming together to make a difference. So join us on this journey as we strive to outfit future champions and inspire greatness in all that we do. G-Brand. Now that's game.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
Every morning, I woke up with stabbing pain in my feet. Plantar fasciitis, the doctor called it. All I know is it really hurt. One visit to Fix My Feet today and the pain was gone. And even better, the custom arch supports I got worked in all my shoes.
Don't wait. End your foot pain now. Call or visit Fix My Feet today.
Fix My Feet is now open in Rochester Hills, located on Rochester Road in the Target Center. Come in for a free consultation.
All right, this is Adam, take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Welcome back to Warrior Complex. Chad Bush with you. Long ball live. Brother Rice wins 5-2. And they win game one as well, 9-0. And a big part of both games really was an easy selection. The guy to my left. What a ball game. When you can pitch and you can hit like Tristan Crane did today, I mean, what an outstanding performance. Congratulations on doing it on the mound and also doing it at the plate.
Thank you.
This was a big game for you guys. I mean, you came in tied with Liggett for second place,
right.
And we're coming off a nice sweep against UAD, but this meant a lot to your team, and you could tell early when you guys came out and got things going. Talk about how this team got some momentum early with that offense and pitching.
Yeah, you know, we came in this game knowing that Liggett's a tough team, and we knew we had to bring our A game today, and, you know, big hits early, you know, will give us the RBIs, a couple RBIs, and set us on top. And once we get that lead, you know, gets us motivated to win the game.
You were one of the guys that were explosive offensively, especially in game one. You get 3 hits, a couple RBIs. You helped yourself out eventually.
Right. Yeah.
You seeing the ball pretty well here today?
Yeah. I mean, I've been struggling lately, you know. It feels good to come out here and go 3 for 3 and also get a hit in the second game.
You got yourself promoted from the 9-hole to the second spot.
Right.
And then you didn't disappoint, another hit in that game, another RBI.
Right.
And you came on. You were called on in relief. It was more of a pitching role that your team relied upon you in game 2.
Right. Yeah, Riker always tells me that he trusts me to do the right thing. You know, he can always count on me to put me in the game at any time. So I knew once he called on me, that's my time to go in and do my thing.
Just a junior. You've got some guys on the team that have led the way and sort of taken headlines away, not from the rest of the team, but deservedly so. Some of these guys are high-profile guys. And then here you come in today, and you end up being our player of the game and doing great things. What's it like being on a team where there are so many high-profile guys?
Yeah, it's a great environment at practice and stuff. You know, there's a lot of guys that know the game really well, and it's great to learn from guys like, you know, Fredo and Chase Vandermeer, and you know, we're all so close together. But, yeah, they're all great kids, all high-level players. And, you know, we got a couple younger guys on the team, and they look up to guys like Fredo, me, Chase. So, yeah, it's a great environment, great team. Love the guys.
What's it like playing in this division of this conference? You've got a lot of competition. Liggett here today. Obviously, UAD, who you beat easily, but Catholic Central, who's coming on, your rival. And then also St. Mary's. I mean, it's a competitive league, also De La Salle.
Right, yeah, I believe this league's the hardest league in the state, maybe even the country.
Yeah.
You know, St. Mary's is always great, but we're good too. You know, we're coming after Mary's. We want Mary's, so we want them.
You'll have a chance to get them 3 times.
Yep.
You'll play 3 times on May the 6th. You'll finish up the one game. You'll play the 7th, and then you'll play 2 other games. Right. That's a lot to play against those guys.
But we're ready, and we're going to come. We're going to come for them.
You're in a thick stretch here. You got 13 games in 11 days.
Yeah.
It's a lot of baseball. It's fun to be when you're a baseball guy.
Right.
But it tests your staff, certainly, no doubt, right?
Right. You know, I'm always ready to go in to pitch at any time, any game, any time. You know, tomorrow I might have to throw again, and that's fine by me, you know, anytime.
He's a gamer anytime, anywhere. Tristan Crane, our player of the game, our G of the game. Congratulations. Best of luck the rest of the way, partner. We'll catch up with you.
Appreciate it.
All right, there he is. We'll come back with analysis, stats, and highlights of this one and game 1 right after this. You're watching Long Ball Live on the Prep.
Hi folks, Dr. Joe here again with Michigan Orthopedic Surgeons. Everywhere you look this time of year, people are running, and that's a great thing because running is an excellent exercise, especially for your cardiovascular and musculoskeletal systems. But the question is, are you running a safe running program? All too often, people are hobbled by things like shin splints and patellar tendonitis. But luckily, simple things like stretching and warm-up, the right running shoes, and realistic weekly mileages can keep you in your running game. For more information, go to miorthosurgeons.com.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself? Shaped into a force that others can't imagine. We are part of something bigger. A force that never quits. America's Navy. Forged by the sea. Check us out at Navy.com.
Here's some highlights of this one. And it was 1-0 Liggett here. At this point, Brother Rice would tie it up here and make it 1-1 on that man who just left us, Tristan Crane's RBI single. And then the base hit here off the base. This would make it 2-1 on the base hit up the middle from Green. And Liggett would have the lead. Safe at second with a crafty slide by Green as well on that play. Chase Vandermeer with the ground ball to short, and would have been a close play, but Johnson dropped it and a run scored. You see Crane scoring, and that gave Liggett the lead, 3-2. It was a big inning. They would put up 4 runs. Here was a double down the line. 2 runs would score, and a clutch hit for Rice, and they would go on to win this game 5-2. And again, big innings was the difference in this one. Rice with a 6-run inning in game 1 in the 4th, and then a 4-run inning in this ball game in the 6th inning. So that's going to do it for our coverage. I want to thank this great hardworking crew today. Alex Westfall, your executive producer. Chase Kaufman on replay. Evan Westfall on audio and on graphics. Look at that, two-way guy. Brandon Nager on one camera. Alex Mayer on another. He's outside working hard. And so is Zach Russell. Thank you, Zach. Great work from our camera crew. Alex Siegel on editing. Pat the Stat on stats. And I think that's everybody. My name is Chad Bush. Special thanks to Mark Vandermeer for joining us in the broadcast booth. Special thanks for Dan Samini joining us in the pregame. And special thanks to also the Brother Rice staff, both athletic directors, Dr. Lathan Williams for Liggett, and also Jeff Kalzinski for Brother Rice. Jeff Calcaterra for Brother Rice, my goodness. Apologize, both Cals, but different, not the right last name. So thank you to everybody for watching and for being a part of making this broadcast possible. We will talk to you on Friday, 6 o'clock from the Elm. It's lacrosse. It's Catholic Central in Loyola of Chicago. Thanks for watching. The sweep by Rice. They win game 1 9-0. They win game 2 5-2. We'll also have coverage on Saturday for De La Salle baseball against Liggett in Grosse Pointe. My name's Chad Bush. Thanks again for watching. So long from Troy. Good night, everybody.